2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face. They've chosen to club down here. Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Putting for birdie here. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Bubba Watson currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Great shot. That's out to the right for sure. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Just didn't drop. Just a short putt remaining here. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Wonderfully played. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Hey, that's a chance. Currently a couple under for the round. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their 3rd.
Yeah, that one will play. Rich, one of the newer tournaments out on tour, the Rocket Mortgage Classic, but it's played at an old world venue, the Detroit Golf Club. I love these old courses, the old world architecture that you get. It's really a bit of a throwback event, isn't it?
It is. I love the fact that, you know, these players have to kind of change their game up a little bit. It's not just the bomb and gouge as we see normally on tour, although in saying that, we've had some winners over the years that have done pretty well with hitting it a very long way. But, you know, in their defense, they also hit it straight as well. But I look at this golf course and think this is not straightforward. This is not cookie cutter. You have to kind of use your imagination off the tee boxes, especially with the second shots with the undulations in the...
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
This is awesome. Check this out. Opens the blade wide up, goes right underneath it, and finds the bottom of the cup. Bravo indeed, sir.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Nice recovery there.
Great touch.
A birdie putt awaits.
Sinking this putt will help them pull in front of Tony Finau. Let's see if this will add some heat to the rivalry.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The par 4 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Nicely done. Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
That should find the surface. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here.
Was on a good line. It's time to check on the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Second shot here on the 7th. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Setting up miles from the hole.
Starting to look really good.
Okay, time to return to the action. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
A great opportunity here. This for eagle.
Oh, just missed. No, that's too bad. An opportunity for a birdie here. And down it goes. And that will move him to 6 under par. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just delay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Got all of that one. Using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
Oh, loving seeing that aggressive play there, Luke. Great drive.
Oh, almost went in. A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20. Oh, so close. That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that will take him to 7 under. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Yeah, that one's looking good. Yeah, nicely played. What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. A par putt on the table. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Well, this should find the short grass. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from about 105 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Oh, that was a beauty. Let's return to live play now. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
It's looking solid.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
That was wonderfully done. 15 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
This is a good chance. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He finds himself in a share of 14th position. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here, 5 strokes behind our leader. Going with the pitching wedge here. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. And now over to Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. That gets the job done. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Sitting at 10 under par for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Ridge. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. all the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Nicely done. Second shot here on the 13th.
That dog will hunt.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Come on, don't be shy.
This one's for birdie. And well holed. Let's move on. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Playing from around 230 yards. 3 shots off the lead. You like that, didn't you? This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Looking really good. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. And that finds him in a share of second. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Playing within their comfort zone there. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, how about that one? Billy Horschel is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke advantage. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat into, funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here, nothing worse.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one is right down the pipe. That was special.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Yes, they've made it.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones.
Oh yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
Billy Horschel currently in the lead here. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Is tracking.
How good was that? From downtown and gets it to drop. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
This tall player is just streets ahead now.
The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Good shot there, Beamer. Playing from around 110 yards out. Currently tied for the lead. Opting for the 9-iron. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. That's well played. Pin high.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Good look at a birdie here.
These are on rails, looking good.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. So there you have it, in the house, in top spot after the opening round. Everyone likes to get off to a fast start, and they certainly have.
Yeah, slim margin right now, lots of golf left to play. And you got to think that those players in the chasing pack, they're just licking their chops. They can't wait for the next few days. Let's see what happens.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.